With more than 500 miles of waterfront, from north of the George Washington Bridge all the way south past the Rockaways, New York Harbor is not easy to protect, especially with more ferries than ever before.
So there's a lot more traffic and routes that we have never dealt with, longer routes.
The city first launched 4 lines last year with 3 million riders. This summer, new routes to the Bronx and Lower East Side mean at least 4.5 million by the end of 2018. And by 2023, officials expect 9 million annually. The NYPD Harbor Unit comes prepared if something goes awry.
As the service has expanded, we've definitely increased our responsibilities and beefed up our patrols.
180 specially trained officers scouting the waters on state-of-the-art, bulletproof and fully equipped high-speed boats.
Let's go really fast.
Key in an emergency.
So right now we're doing a little bit over 30 knots, and we're able to execute a full 180-degree turn within a very short distance. So that's a good deterrent for some bad guy vessel that's trying to get up alongside a ferry.
So is keeping a close eye with sophisticated radiation detectors and infrared cameras.
If there was something that was hot that might have been detonating, I could see it with this because it's going to give off a heat signature.
And a big part of keeping riders safe is the ferry escort. You can see that NYPD boat traveling closely behind the ferry with a heavily armed officer ready to go at any moment. What are you looking at when you're escorting this ferry?
Okay, right now we're looking for any small vessels that are going to try to come up alongside and detonate something. Anybody approaching in a threatening manner, he's suited up and ready to go.
The escorts are random and they stay in contact with ferry captains.
We're going to take his next run, Paulie. We have schematics of every boat. We know where the engine room is.
Plus, how to safely get on board. Crucial to officer training, active shooter drills.
Our training is to go towards the threat.
Their plan of action always strategic.
We want to pop up all over, anywhere and everywhere, with no predictable pattern.
So the waters of our city stay safe no matter who's on them or when. From the East River, Reena Roy, CBS 2 News.
And the NYPD Harbor Unit also has dive teams that inspect ferry docks for suspicious activity.